guys. Happy Sunday. I hope you've had a good weekend and enjoying the little bit of fall weather. Hoping it sticks, but it might get hot this week again. All right, let's get started with our announcements very quickly. I wanted to very quickly just show and tell you how excited I am to have Mrs. Burdick with us. We shared this slide in one of our live sessions, but anybody that wasn't there, I wanted to introduce her to you. At this point, we are both doing kindergarten and first grade, and we will let you know when we've made a decision after she's trained if she's going to be kindergarten or first grade. So thank goodness for our new teacher, Mrs. Burdick. All right, the next thing I wanted to go over very quickly is just a reminder about Count Day. You should be getting emails. If you didn't on Friday, it sounded like they were going to try to get them out on Friday, but if not, they were going to do it Monday. They're going to send out emails to let you know if you got your count day completed on last Thursday. If on Thursday, the 20th, you have 6 hours in your attendance, not including the online learning, and then also you have at least half of your courses worked in on that day, you should have met count day. If you did, you'll get that email with the DocuSign. Make sure you fill out that DocuSign just the way that they want to, which is meaning it matches the OLS attendance on that day. If you did not make the count day, what will happen is they're going to be looking for any day, Friday or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the next couple days where you have completed all the count day requirements, and they will choose that day for you. Then they'll send the DocuSign saying you made it, but look for that date on the top right left-hand corner that that's the day they chose for you. So make sure you look at that date, and then the attendance should match that date that you're putting in the OLS. So our TGA, our teacher graded assignments, there they are. Our next one is October 5th. Coming up really quickly. That is going to be our live one. You do not have to email me anything this month. October 5th, we'll meet in a Blackboard session, and I'll very quickly get you a couple questions that students are going to answer, and then I will be the one that has to save it, and you don't have to send anything that month. I believe it's 9. Let me check very quickly. I believe it's kindergarten is 9:30 and first grade is 10 o'clock on the 5th of October. Remember, those are required. I do have to take a grade for really just attendance, just you attending and making sure that we get that work sample from your student. Well, I didn't want to do that one next. I want to do a reminder that small groups are starting this week. They start tomorrow, Monday. They are required if you've been invited. So Mrs. Pratt or myself have emailed you if you are invited to the first 3 weeks. They start tomorrow. So look for that email, or actually in Class Connect as well for that required class. They will be for 3 weeks straight. We'll be working on specific skills, and then we'll redo the dibbles in 3 weeks. If you're not invited, we haven't sent you that email inviting you. You're just not in this first round, the first 3 weeks of sessions. All right, so our pacing charts, here they are. Kindergarten, so tomorrow is the 24th, so this is where we should be on our lessons. If you're not there for some reason, you've had a sick kiddo, you started late, or anything like that, if you are not where we are on these lessons, your goal is to get there as soon as possible, making sure that your student is getting all of those. So if you're for example, if you're still on these lessons on this week, then you would just add a couple each day. So go to the next day and pick a lesson from the next one and do that for a couple days, and you'll be caught up to where everybody else is and be ready to finish the curriculum at the end of the year. First grade, 24th. This is where we should be starting tomorrow. Again, if you're not, work really hard with your students to get caught up to that. It's very important. Okay, pacing. I talked a little bit about this last week. There is a way to give feedback. I kind of wanted to show you very quickly. In the Summit courses, let me just choose something very quickly. In the Summit courses, there is a button that says, I was like, is it not going to pull up? It says menu. And if you hit that menu, there's a place to put feedback. If your lesson is not working, please make sure that your student has the objective down, that they have it mastered, and then give them some feedback. Let them know exactly, if you have screenshots, it's even better, of what's happening. Let them know. There's not a whole lot I can do. I wish I could, but I can't. You're fine letting me know. There's just not a whole lot I can do except for report it as well. History, I think, looks a little bit different. At least it does on my end. So I wanted to show you on the non-Summit courses right here. The feedback, you can leave feedback for K-12. So let them know what's happening with those lessons. Seems to be a little bit more going on with that this year than normal, so I just wanted you to know how to do that. All right, there we go. Lesson feedback calendar. I wanted to remind you, in our website, there in the links, there is calendar, a school calendar, if you haven't printed it already. I think I already pulled this up, but that's okay. So September, I just wanted to show you that this week is pretty normal. We start our small groups. And then the 11th and 12th, we'll do some interim assessments, and I will let you know what exactly that's going to be soon. It's probably going to be in Stride, which I know some of you have played around a little bit, but we'll do some testing in Stride, but I will let you know on that. And then I also wanted to tell you that the quarter one ends on the 18th. And so saying that, I wanted to remind you where grades come from. This is from, I think, the first couple weeks when we had our orientation. So if you weren't there, I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of where grades are going to come from, because the quarter is going to end really quickly. So 30% of grades come from the OLS. So just doing the work in the OLS like you're supposed to, that's 30%. The progress, if you're where we're supposed to be on the pacing chart, that's 30%. So keeping up on the pacing chart. And then the teacher graded assignments puts a lot of things all in one. So it's not just the teacher graded assignments, it's other things that go in that group. So that's 40%. So I just want you to be aware that it's so easy for us to miss these things, and I don't want your student to not get the grade because of these missing items. So I want you to be aware of it. Teacher graded assignments. These are the ones that are emailed to me when they're due, or those live ones that we just talked about. So making sure that you are doing all of that. Required sessions. If you have a small group that's required, I have to give points for that to make sure that you're following those rules and are there. And then this, what you're doing right now, you're watching this recording every week, and then you're filling out that survey, and then I have to give points for that as well. So that's where grades will come from. And like I said, quarter one will end the 18th, and then everything before that is what I'll be taking grades on. Okay. I think that's all for that. Our secret, no, I did one more thing. I did want to go over the beginning of our, the front page of our website. I wanted to remind you of what we're doing this week. So this week in live sessions, I need to change this because Miss Burdick is with us as well doing lessons. So what we're doing in sessions is here on our front page of our website. In our homeroom on Friday, we're going to do a lesson on respect. I hope you can make that. We're also going to have our first student of the week. If those are sent to me, reminder, you can send the student of the week information anytime, that color sheet, and then also some pictures on the slide, and I will save them for you for your day. So that reminder, that's been sent out. Here is our books for the week. We had a suggestion for some princess books, so there are Disney, so there's a couple of those. So those are our books for the week. Don't forget, when you're done with this video, go back and click survey. And your secret word, since I always forget, your secret word is fall. Thank goodness it's finally turning into fall. I hope it might stick. And then our drawing. Cannot forget our drawing. So kindergarten, all the kindergartners that attended the optional live sessions this week, those are the phonics and the math. I guess we didn't have history last week, did we? Well, stir them up, stir them up. So the one student that I pull out for this last week will get a $5 gift certificate for McDonald's, and it is Grace A. So you will get one from kindergarten, a gift card sent in the mail, and I sent last week's, just so you know. First grade, let's stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. I don't want them all to stick together. Unstick them. Okay, let's pull one out. Is that just one? I feel like I have two. Yep, there we go. There we go. And Mr. Derek gets a $5 gift card. So I will send those out in the mail very, very soon this week. Have a wonderful week and reach out if you have any questions. Bye, guys.